Right, welcome back everybody to yet another Friday. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all you Americans. Hope you had a excellent day and you didn't get too stuffed from all the food yesterday. The turkey coma, right? So we're going to be back at it with the Vancouver Canucks. We've had a couple episodes on this. The first one a week ago was basically just seeing what we had as a team. Looking if we potentially could make any trades, dump some salary cap, things like that. Last time out on Sunday, we actually did play we got up to 21 games into the season, and while things started off reasonably decently, we kind of went off the rails in the last couple of weeks. So we decided to end the stream with a bit of a bang and brought in a couple of other players. Let me get the game screen up. So we'll go over to the league here. As you can see, we picked up Brock Nelson from the Islanders in exchange for Tyler Myers and a second round pick from this upcoming draft. We also picked up PK Subban from the Devils, which cost us JT Miller, a third and a fourth. So we'll see how they go. And a few weeks before that, we traded Jake Vatanen to Nashville. And we also picked up Zach Kassian from Edmonton, just to see if we can shake things up a bit. Now I'm looking at this team, and I don't see where we are terrible. So we're last in our division. Our goals for is at 3. It's we're getting scored on. That's the problem, right? 3.9, easily the worst in our division. Power play could be a little bit better, 16%. Penalty kill could be better as well. Basically, it's just all over that we need to be better. Our home record is pretty terrible, and it matches our last 10. Brilliant. So I think we might be able to make some line changes. See what we can do here. Does Brock Nelson have better face-offs than Petey? 76 versus 74, potentially. The Petey seemed to go alright. No, we'll stick with Peterson there. That's fine. So Nelson fits perfectly on that second line, but I'm going to keep him on the first line. Defensively, actually, we could take a look at that, couldn't we? Hang on a sec. Oops, wrong button. Have a look at the points. See who is doing what, which line is working and which is not. Forwards. We don't know about Nelson, unfortunately, so Pedersen and Besser are doing alright. Plus, Horvat, Kreider are a plus. Foley. Third line is doing pretty terribly. Minus 13, minus 10. And the fourth line is not doing that brilliantly either. That's the third line. So the third line needs to be better. Alright, what else do we have? What's our defenseman doing? All of them are in strife, okay. Great. Not what you want. Well, I'm going to change these lines up a bit since they ain't working, are they? So we're going to put Subban up there. Can play alongside Quinn. Special teams, PD, Besser, Quinn and Subban, Horvat, Toffoli, Stetcher and Brody. Yeah, that's fine. What was our 5 on Nelson? Do we want Cassian there? I don't really think we want Cassian there, do we? We need a right-handed shot. Yeah, I'm going to take him off, actually. I don't think he is worth it. I think we'll go with Troy. He actually fits in on the power play strategy I just see. Subban sort of does. Yeah, that's fine. We'll stick with that, I think. Penalty kill. Beagle, I think, has better face-offs. He's an 86 and Nelson was a 76, right? Yeah. Gaudette, Kreider. Yeah, we'll keep Kreider there. Brody, Tanev, Ben, and Subban. Yeah, that's fine. Brody, Tanev, Ben, and Stetcher. We'll give PK a bit of a break there. Do we need to give Brody a break? We might need to give Brody a break, actually, because he's on everything, isn't he? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to... what can I do here? I might give him a break on the 4-man power play. So we need a left-handed shot. We should have a fair amount of those. Let's have a look here. Could go Gaudette. We could go Mott actually as well, but I think we might go Gaudette here. Now he's a right-handed shot, isn't he? Ah. Bess is a righty. I think Cassian's a righty, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Could go Nelson. I think Nelson shoots left. Yes, he does. So that could potentially work. Do that, I think, just to give TJ Brody a bit of a break. Goalies are fine. Extras, what do we got? 4-on-4, we got PD, Besser, Quinn, no. We're going to put Subban up there. Horvat, Toffoli, Brody, Tanev, Nelson, and Gaudette. I think Nelson does... Yeah, he's better on the face-offs. Okay, that's fine. What else have we got? 3-on-3. PD, Besser, Hughes, Horvat, Toffoli, Brody, Gaudette, Nelson. I'm going to take off Tanev here. I'm going to put in PK. We'll swap those two around. I've been sick this week, if my voice sounds a little bit different to what you guys are used to. We've got Gaudette and Subban. Do we want that? I think we had Mott and Stetcher last time, didn't we? I could go Mott and Brody. Sorry, Gaudette and Brody. Because Brody is a lefty. And Gaudet to righty. Maybe we should do that. Alright, so let me change that. Brock's still doing pretty good. 21 games played for 28 points. Yeah, so we're going to take PK off here and we'll put in TJ Brody. And we will see how this goes. I don't think we have any injuries right now. I think we had a couple before, but I think they're back. Yes, they are. What about in the minors? I think we're good in the minors too, right? Yes, we are. Good. Actually, how are our AHL squad going? Haven't looked at them in a while. 9, 5, and 2. Not too bad. Okay. Handy. Let me save that since we did make a few line changes. We'll see how we can go this. Apparently the Rangers have a lot of interest for Edler. Okay. Ovi got a hat-trick. Not a surprise. Wonder when he's going to retire in this game, eh? So we're only up to November, so I guess we could just keep going. I think we're last, right? Yeah, we are miles behind. Maybe we should try and get our first round pick. Who has our first round pick, by the way? I think it was Tampa, wasn't it? Didn't Tampa have it for JT Miller? Is that right? No, they don't have it. Okay, who has it? Winnipeg, no. Anaheim and Boston, Arizona. What you doing, Abby? Calgary don't have it. Someone has to have it. Wow, look at all those seconds. 3 seconds, 2/3. LA has our second. I will find out who has this eventually. Ah, okay. The Devils have it. And it's real good trade value, apparently. I'm going to be so annoyed if they win the draft lotto with this. I think I would cry. Not much I can do to pull that back, I don't think. Okay, let's see how our boys go. Got a 6-game road trip. Dallas, Nashville, Washington, Philly, Pittsburgh, and Edmonton back-to-back to finish off the month. Alright, well let's go up to the Edmonton back-to-back games. Realistically, we need to win all 5 of these, but who knows? I hope everyone's week has been going good. A bit weaker than normal draft class, okay. Fettenberg's lost morale because of ice time, yeah, that's fair enough. Jay Beagle has been injured, so in comes Brendan Sutter. And we go 3-1-1 on that little trip. Not terrible. We beat Nashville, Philly, and Pittsburgh. But we lost in regulation to Dallas and a shootout loss to Washington. Oh, we leaped past the Kings there. Handy. Let's see if anyone has been scouted, shall we? I know we were still trying to scout a few players. I guess we can take off PK Subban right now, since we have him. No point trying to trade for an asset we already got. So Yamamoto is a third line scoring forward playmaker. He fits in on the forward line too. There's a thing for Toffoli potentially. Owen Tippett, future sniper, maybe. We don't know how he fits in, of course, because he's not playing in the NHL. Cal Foote, same thing. Two-way right-handed defenseman, no idea what he's like. Of course, these guys were on the trade block. Joshua Hosang, playmaker as well. We still don't know what he's like. I might scout him again. Jesse Puljujarvi. He fits in on forward line 2 and the PK. Okay, so there is an option there, maybe, for a sniper there. Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted to scout him again, I think. Just to see if we can finish that off, right? Because he's only got a... Where was it? Yeah, his personality's not quite fully unlocked there. See what we can do. But yeah, Yamamoto is not a bad one. I guess we can see who is available. Oh, all on Edmonton, right? Edmonton and Florida. What do you got for me? Skaters matching block. No, they are not on there now. Alex Chiasson is. Give him back Cassian for Chiasson, maybe. It's Florida, right? Owen Tippett is still on the trade block. Interesting. What about Cal Foote? I know it said no, but it also said no for... Yeah, well, I don't get that. These guys are on the trade block, but well, whatever. They want to give up next year's first round pick, apparently. Actually, what is our cap space like right now? We got 2.5 mil, okay. Handy. Potentially. We know we're going to be able to probably offload either Brandon Sutter or Jay Beagle. We can probably do that at the deadline. That's what, 7-8 mil there with those two players. Can probably offload one of them. Probably Sutter. So let's go up to our home game back against Edmonton. And we might simulate that a bit and have a look at our third jersey. Did we actually win that? I have no idea if we won that. We did. Okay, handy. What was it, 3-1? 3-1 win there, okay. We're actually on a 3-game win streak somehow. Anyway, let's sim this. Whoops. See how we go. Causing will... Oh, okay. Our AHL is obviously playing as well. That's fine. Don't really care about that. What button gives me the time? There we go. Richard Backman has gained because of that. Oh, Yamamoto. The guy we were looking at gets Edmonton on the board. They are killing us in shots. Oh, Cassian. Oh, and Tanev. Good job, boys. Love to see that. Cassian gets one back on his old team, huh? Still miles behind on shots at 14-5. Gee whiz. And of course, McDavid hasn't done anything yet. Watch him get a hat-trick in this period now, I said that. Oh, our penalty kill actually killed him off. Oh. What did I say? What did I say? Connor McDavid. Bloody good player, that guy. Oh, McDavid and Draisaitl. Jeez. So the Stars came out to play in the second period. That's fine. Ugh, shorty for Adam Larson. So our power play, absolute garbage there. We're still going to have a look at this one anyway. Besser gets us back within 2. And we'll pause that. We actually want to come in there. The CPU. We want our alternate jersey, I think. We'll go there alternate as well because we don't want white and white. There we go. Alright, let me mute the music and we'll just hear the gameplay, I guess. Eventually. Rightio, here we go. David wins the face, or was that Nuge? That might have been Nuge, actually. Yep, it was. Just toying with us right now, Mike Green. Back to Nuge. Can remember always trying to get him in NHL 13. Ooh, pretty good shot there by, who was that? Number 20, Brandon Sutter, I guess. First line back out. Petey versus Connor. Subban to Quinn, back to Subban, back to Quinn. Couldn't quite do anything there. Was that Brock? I think that might have been Brock. Got a bit hemmed in there. Draisaitl. Oh. That's kind of what we were expecting though. To be fair, there ain't much you can do against that duo. And in this game, of course, they are center and winger, whereas I think in this year's game, they're both centers. So like McDavid's on the first line and Draisaitl's on the second line. So they're not stacking them up. They probably are on the power play.
They can walk home. They have dominated this third period. They've stretched the lead out into a really comfortable margin. Great heads-up play by the defender.
Yeah, Brock Nelson up to Petey, over to Brock. There's a shot. Koskinen makes this. Oh my lord, what the heck was that, Petey? Just did a dive. Oh, Besser's third in the league. Brendan Gallagher's leading the league? What the? Okay. Things you wouldn't have thought to see. Quinn Hughes have shots on. Couldn't quite get it past Koskinen. Yamamoto. Good save by Jacob Markstrom there. Subban shaking his head. Oh, he was shaking his head because he was pumped up because he just wrecked Draisaitl into the boards there. Nice. I Tennessee versus Horvat on the face-off. Bit of a tie-up. Kreider gets the puck though. Skates it up. Over to Subban. Has a shot. Blocked by Koskinen. To Foley. Back to Quinn. Oh, nearly backdoor to Toffoli there. That was a good try, Quinn. Good try. Oh, blocked. Oh, Quinn got destroyed. Face off? Oh, offside warning. Okay. Oh, no, it is a penalty. Okay, he's in the box. Oh, interference, I think. Tripping. Okay.
The Canucks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight. Well, here's a chance to wash out that short-handed goal that they gave up.
Nelson, Petey, and Bessa out there against Haas and Chiara.
But now you got a power play. See if he can even it up.
Oh, Nelson. Ugh.
And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Gets it out of his own end.
Brody with the puck.
Along the boards.
Over to Troy Stetcher. Up to Petey. Over to Brock. Don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but either way it didn't work.
And manages to clear the zone. Vancouver's got it from behind the net. Here's a shot.
Oh, nice shot by, is that Brock Nelson? Might have been Brock Nelson. Either him or Kreider. Yeah, it was Nelson. 8th goal this year. Obviously not all with us, of course. So that move kind of paying off, but we're still a few goals behind. So he just skated straight in and little shot there to the left of Koskinen. Couldn't do much about it. That last little deke, I think, may have made Koskinen think he was going to go stick side, but he went glove side instead. McDavid up against Horvat. Both these guys are pretty dang good on the face-offs. And Connor wins that one. Clefbaum up to Yamamoto. Oh, nice steal by Tyler Toffoli there. We are pulling the home goalie. Really? Well, they're going to be 7 now. We're not getting the puck back off Connor. I think that was a hat-trick for Draisaitl, wasn't it? Yep. One thing these games are not good at is the empty net stuff, right? And Leon just buries it. And our hopes of a comeback this game.
The Oilers are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third.
David and Yamamoto get the assists there. Brody up to Chris Kreider. Ooh, nearly found Bo Horvat there in the middle, I think. Adam Larson. Oh, nice steal by Bo. Up to Chris. Finds Horvat. Doesn't quite get it past Koskinen with a stick save there. Oh, Bo tries to wind up Tanev. Someone went for a slide there. Who was that? Was that Kreider? It might have been Kreider. Oh, snapshot. Oh. They don't even know if Koskinen saw that. Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. Back to whoever 77 is. Chason gets wrecked by Chris Tanev. And that's the game. Didn't see Mott out there. Did not see the fourth line.
And that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. We'll see you next time here.
Don't think Markstrom saw that either. I didn't even see the puck. Where the heck did it go? Oh, Cassian got wrecked by McDavid. That's for leaving the team, buddy. We clawed back our shots a bit, eh? 37 to 30, not too bad. We out-hit them. Had more time on attack. Passing, pretty much the same. Face-offs, pretty even. Penalty minutes. We were better disciplined. But we couldn't do anything. Could not do anything there. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Draisaitl, McDavid, Yamamoto, your top 3 stars. Big win for Edmonton there, 7-4. Guess we will see how this affects us. Utica player Tyler Grauvac has been injured with a bruised hand. Estimated return is December 12. Wasn't he leading the team in points? We will replace him. So a big loss to Edmonton there. That's fine. We'll go forward a day. Back to last in the division, whatever. Brock's nearly got 20 points. Sorry, 20 goals. So let's go up to... We'll go up to Christmas, why don't we? Oh, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to look at our scouting thing, won't we? How good are our... is the draft class? Have we actually scouted anybody? So Lafreniere has not been scouted, so... I guess we need to assign scouts. That's not what I wanted. And see what we can do here. If I can find that. Assign scout, there we go. So what are we all doing, boys? QMJ. We have everybody doing this. Okay, so who is he doing? Current assignment, specific players. No one is doing Lafreniere? Why is nobody doing Lafreniere? Okay, whatever. Okay. Guys are doing USA. Morales. Is that Kovalchuk? Nope. Matvechuk. Okay. Okay, so these guys, there ain't much here, is there? So what has Burrows got? I could put him in the SHL. I might do that actually. I might put him in the SHL and put him in the rest of the world maybe. So let's change region for him. He's going to go in the SHL. And I'm going to move him to the rest of the world, I think. We'll see if there is actually anybody there. If there's no one there, then that's fine. but we'll try it. Let's go up basically a week. Only 2 games though, Ottawa and Buffalo. Jay Beagle has recovered from an injury. A 4-0 loss to Ottawa there. So Sutter comes out. I guess the other thing we potentially could do is we could take off Geordie Ben here and give Fantenberg a bit of a game. Just to give him some things. Probably another loss to Buffalo. Yeah, massive loss. Okay, so we're back where we started essentially. We'll put him in for these 4 games. Kreider lost morale because of individual performance. Okay, so Grauvik is back. I think he was a center. I think he is here. Yes, he is. There we go. Back to the NHL. Two wins and 2 losses. We can't get any momentum, eh? We have lost locker room chemistry. Need to go on a bit of a run. We are still last by some margin. We really need that first round pick back, I think, eh? We could probably acquire it at the deadline, maybe. Unless we go all in now. It was the Devils had it, right? They probably don't want to give it up, though. Wow, okay. We could probably try and get their one. What is their record? 17, 15 and 0. We could give them a player. Who do they want? Petey, Quinn, Bessa, Horvat. Give them Subban back. Actually a tempting thing, right? Bessa for that first. They obviously don't want to give it up, but how many years left has Brock Besser got on his deal? He's got 3 years. I mean, that's a pretty good contract, I'm not going to lie. Maybe we do that at the trade day. Have to see who is available, maybe. Yeah, not much point to it yet, is there? So again, I don't really know what we can do. What is our team like here? Is what, 16% and 76 or something? So what do we got? Our goals for has gone down. Our goals against, I think, has stayed the same. Power plays dropped. Penalty kills dropped. So we're performing terribly at home. We've allowed 3 short-handed goals and we've only scored 1. So we need to, our penalty kill has to be a lot better. So how do we improve our penalty kill? Okay, we're just going to have to load up here, I think. I know I was trying to give our guys the ice time, but I don't think I can do that now. So I'm going to put on Horvat. And Gaudette, that's fine. Actually, I could probably do this, to be honest. And I'm going to take off Beagle here, and I'm going to put on Brock Nelson. He's a -3. Okay, I'm going to take off Vandenberg here. We're going to bring back Jordy Ben. Still a -3. If I move him up. No. Okay. What if I move Tanev up? Brody? I take Stetcher off. Put Subban on. Trying to get that to be a -1. That's not doing anything, is it? So it's got to be Nelson then. Does he just not fit in at all? He's listed as a center though. Alright, fine. We'll put Gaudette back in. That should be a -1 at least. Maybe we try and find a better defensive defenseman, eh? I guess we could try that. Find player search. Going to be a defenseman. We want left-handed defenseman. Defensive defenseman. Maximum age. Go up to like 35. Go that one. So Johnny Boychuk might be on here. Ryan Suter, Vlasic, Halverson. These are a bit too high, I think. John Merrill. Ian Cole, Nikita Zadorov. Who's this guy? Duncan Simmons. We do have the space. I wonder if we should do that. Interesting. Okay. Let me put you on the watch list. You might be a bit better. Emerson. Sam Moran. I don't think these guys are in here. Harrington. We had these guys, Bartkowski and Spiza. Xavier Ouellet, Kevin Gravel. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know why he is on here. Because that should mean that he's actually in free agency, doesn't it? Isn't that how that works? We only got 47 contracts. So we could potentially do that. Oh, he's a defenseman, right? Yeah, he's right there. What does he want? He's interested in the two-way deal, though. Yeah, I'd be interested in doing that for a two-way deal. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll see what he's like. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? He's not an 80 overall. See if we can pick him up. Coach Rudy Vanowski's has a new conversation concern. We're being scored on way too often. I agree. I agree. You're onto something. What should we do? Need an upgrade to our defenseman. Persuasion, success, convincing. We are trying to do that, aren't we? Alright, so let's do that. Check back in 2 weeks or so. Okay. So his morale's gone up a little. But we are trying to find a new defenseman. Lost to... Okay, Duncan Simmons has accepted the offer. So, what is he? I guess we can find out now. Is that fair? No, he's in the AHL though, isn't he? Hang on. So we need to put him on defense, I guess. 24. Who's old? Blue Juice. I'm going to take off Tevez for a bit, I think. And we'll put him in. Just to give him a bit of ice time. See what we can do. Gain chemistry. Don't really know how we've gained chemistry, but anyway. Back-to-back wins. Interesting. Okay, let's see how he is now, shall we? Balanced. He's happy. We legit don't know what he's like. He's played 2 games and scored 2 assists with us already. Should we try and scout him? I mean, I guess we potentially could. So I don't really think there's any point, is there? Because we should just uncover it. We've got a game against Edmonton here, and then a few days off for Christmas. And a win. A win to finish out Christmas. Okay. So what can we do here? Other than blow the team up, I guess. I'm just gonna grab a drink of water. Hang on a sec. Do we just try and bring him up and hope that he's good enough? What can we get for him? Hang on a sec. Find a trade. If we wanted to trade Geordie Ben, what could we get for him? See what's available. Probably nothing. 4th and a 5th. 4th and a 5th and 2 5ths. Honestly, I think I'd rather send him to probably Boston. Okay. What else is in here? How do I remove asset? There we go. So let's have a look at Who's available? That might be worth it. So we're looking for defensemen. Went the wrong way there, I think. That's okay. Oh no, we're looking for skaters. So Irwin and Kessler. Now Irwin possibly could do that. He is listed as a top 6 defenseman. Semi-accurate, yeah. Maybe. No defenseman there. Zaboral wouldn't be bad to pick up for the future, but we need something now. Simmons? Cassian. Hamonic, I think, is a defensive defenseman who shoots right. Michael Stone's a two-way defenseman who shoots right. They want to give up Milan Lucic. Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Now I know he is a defensive defenseman. Oh, he shoots right though. Chicago. Brent Seabrook. A lot of contract though. If we did that, they would have to... Oh, he's a right-handed shot anyway, never mind. I thought he was a lefty. I don't know why I thought he was a lefty. No one yet. Mike Green, he's an offensive defenseman. Chris Russell, I think, might be defensive defenseman. All defensive pairings. We could potentially try and do that. Jared Spurgeon, we ain't getting him. Brad Hunt. Offensive defenseman, okay. No one really jumps out at me, eh? They still want to give up Boychuk. 3 years at 6 mil, but he's a right-handed shot. I don't really want that. Or a wiki. From memory, I think he's a left-handed defensive defenseman. Yes, he is. How many games has he played? Select. Oh crap, that's not what I want. Back. Does it just take me back, or does it go all the way back? It takes me all the way back, of course it does. I want to see what he was. Let's go back to, was it Ottawa? I think it was Ottawa, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. So let me have a look. How many games has he played? Played 38. Minus 12. Potential of top 4. That's a possibility. A. Walensky, right-handed defenseman. Okay. Tanev, Nyberg, and 2 unknown guys. I think he's a two-way forward, isn't he? Yeah, he is. San Jose. Could we try and get Vlasic? For Tanev? I don't know. No one really... is jumping out at me. I'd love to get my hands on him, but I don't think it's going to happen. Washington. I want to go up Carl Hagelin. Really? Two-way forward. Yeah, no one... really there. So Matt Irwin is a possibility. Fits on defensive pairing 2. We need him on the third one though. And I think the best one was the Edmonton guy, wasn't it? Chris Russell. That's a lot of contract. I do not want that contract. $4 million for 2 years. It's a bit high. I'd be interested if they could keep half that. Hang on, what do they want? Please be Geordie Ben. They don't. They want Cole Lind. Don't think that's worth it though, is it? Do they want draft picks? They do want draft picks. I wouldn't mind, like... Okay. I'm gonna save this. And we will see, huh? Okay, let me take out Geordie Ben. We'll put in Vandenberg right now. Okay. This could be a real bad idea, or it could be a real good idea. Not coaching stuff. Why did it skip that? What the heck? Come on, game. Find trade. Was Geordie Ben. It's Boston or Montreal, really, eh? Actually, I think he was at Montreal, wasn't he? So let's give him to Montreal. That's fine. Go back to Montreal. And let's go back to Edmonton. It was Edmonton, right? He did fit on the third line. Pretty sure he did. Yeah, all defensive pairings. He's 32. But you know what? You're going to retain at least $1.5 million. Because I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, yes it did. So that's $2.5 million. You're not getting Jetwoo. You're just not game. I'd be willing to give up Ottawa's 4th. And the 5th from Montreal that we just got. I'd be willing to do that. You know what? You can retain all of it. Okay, woefully insufficient. Okay, let's go back to 1.5. Still not interested. I don't really want to pay that though. What if we just do 1 mil? Whoops. That's still a decent deal. Still not enough. Okay. So what else do they want here? Oops. How do I... Oh, there we go. I'm gonna clear that. So what else do they want? I could give them, like, a Cole Lind and get a draft pick back. I don't really want that, though. He is only a two-way forward, though, isn't he? How's he going? 12 points. Do we? Do we? What else do you have? Mike Green, I think, is an offensive defenseman. Could try and pick up Chason, maybe. 2 years as well. Okay, well, alright. If we're going to pick him up, they are keeping that. And I don't care. I think we'd be able to find somebody else for this. So I'm going to do it. We do want something back, though. We definitely need a draft pick back. So I would like your third from next year. How's that looking? Not comfortable retaining the salary you're asking us to keep. Okay. You can have 1.5. I'm not going any lower than that, Edmonton. There you go. Okay. So. Cole Lind and a third. Don't know how I feel about that. Going to roster move here. Oh, hang on. In the system. Okay, so you are coming up. Edit lines. Because we lost Cole Lind. Probably put Banks in, I guess. And I think I'll put Pominville here. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just put him in there. That's fine. Now. Oh, okay, never mind. There you go. He doesn't fit, but he doesn't give them any minuses. Okay, NHL. What's the bet he doesn't fit very good? Chris Russell. He's a +1. He's the same number, number 4. Geordie Ben was that number as well. And he does not fit, but that's fine. Just try and change things up. Edmonton are also listed as a hopeful. And of course, remember what I said. We do have Pominville, so we could bring him up and move out either Sutter or Beagle. Probably Sutter, because he's on the higher contract. But we'll think about that at trade deadline, I think. Question is going to be, will our coach like that? He might, because we did make a move, right? We'll have to wait and see. No, sorry, Edmonton. We already made our trade, buddy. Shootout win against LA and a loss to Calgary. Are we still last? Probably. No, okay, we moved up a little bit. We're like 10 points out of that though, and a good chunk behind the playoff spot. Alright, so did we uncover anything more about that guy? He's had a few games with us. Still listed as a... How do I scout him? Duncan Siemens. Oh well. Eventually he'll be scouted, right? Wait, was he a defensive defenseman? Oh, Pominville's now listed as... Oh no, he was on that anyway, never mind. He might be a two-way defenseman. Or might be a defensive defenseman, sorry. He does not like Upshaw, apparently. Doesn't have any concerns, though. Likes his ice time, that's always a good thing. What is Sortner listed? He's listed as an other, so I'm going to take him off, I think, and I'm going to put Tevez down there. Swap him with Brisbois. Here we go. We still need to scout him. So let me... I don't think I can do that though, can I? I don't think it works like that. He was a left-handed defenseman. He was a defensive defenseman. I think he was like 26 or something. We'll go 28. Somewhere around there anyway. Let's go that. Yeah, here he is. Okay, select. Unpin. Yeah, I don't think I can scout him because he's on my team now. So that's fine. Eventually we will uncover him. Now, what else could we potentially do here? Potentially we could move Stetcher. Find somebody who fits better on top 6 defenseman. Player type, we're going to go two-way defenseman. Right-handed. So Stetcher I think is mid-20s, right? So we want to... We'll go 32 years old. Money-wise, we don't want to really be paying too much. So probably we'll go 4 mil and see what is here. Well, we're not getting Fabro or Anderson. Stetcher's next best. Madison Bowie. Interesting. Defensive pairing 2, unfortunately. Top 4 defensive pairings. Top 4 defensive 1. All penalty kill. Taylor Fedoon. Hang on. Hang on. What is, probably should have thingied him, shouldn't I? Select. I'm going to pin him. Because I think the first line is the same as the third, isn't it? Or is it not? I guess we can find out. Easy enough to check. Oops. Offense, defense. So, pinch cycle. Balanced and balanced. Hold the line and cycle. Okay, so... Yeah, alright. It doesn't quite fit. So we need somebody who would fit on that third line. Okay, that's fine. Back to player search. Defenseman. Two-way defenseman. Right-handed. Go back again to like 32, something like that. 2.5 star, 4 mil. Go. So we'll get rid of him. Oh, we got Cal Foot on here now. We got a lot more players on here. Did I must have changed the thing, eh? Okay, so now what do we got here? Lilligren's up. Oh, we changed the age. Okay. I see. Where is Stetcher? Okay, so that's how much trade value Troy Stetcher has. Julius Honka, how old is he? 24. Justin Demers, I think, is pretty old, 31. We're looking for someone who fits in on that third line. Not looking good, is it? Top 4. Yeah, no one does. Well, actually, hang on. We didn't check that, did we? Let's keep going. See if we can find a all defensive pairings or something like that. Oh, who was that? John Walker. Defensive pairing 3. Potentially could fit in. How many games he's played? Minus 11, okay. The Sean Walker, possibility. Nick Weber, because he used to be on our team way back in the day. It's hold the line and cycle or something, wasn't it? Max Biega. So realistically, it's just that guy from LA. Walker. Who I don't know anything about. Okay, well, let's pin him. What do they want for him? They do not want to give him up, obviously. Do they want Troy Stetcher? They do. They want Chris Russell. Sorry, Kurt Russell. No, it is Chris Russell. Kurt Russell's the frickin' actor, isn't he? So they do want Stetcher. How's he been going? 15 minutes per game. Sorry, 15 minutes per game. 9 points. -5. He's not been doing too bad, given that we have a losing record. And how has Walker been going? He's been getting a bit more ice time. 19. Do we do that? All Alright, I'm gonna save that. And maybe we do. Unless we look at what our defense is like and who's doing what. Will be a completely different third line. Problem is they don't want to give him up, and I don't really want to do that. I would rather try and find somebody who they actually legitimately want to give up. So we're looking for defensemen. This time right-handed defensemen. So I think Calgary had a few. Could potentially try and get Michael Stone, two-way defender, but he fits in top 4, so that's not going to work. Carolina, Van Riemsdyk could have a all defensive defenseman. So he's probably like balanced in something. All defensive pairings. Interesting. What's his contract like? 2 mil for a year. So that'd be a rental. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Columbus don't have anybody. Edmonton want to give up Mike Green. I don't think anyone's really interested in giving anybody up. Hunt, left-handed. Jared Spurgeon, right-handed. Two-way defender. Instead of PK Subban, maybe? Don't think so. Kind of happy with Subban. I think he's going to be fine for us. Islanders want to give up, they want to give up Eberle. Really? Does he fit? He does not fit, damn it. Thomas Hickey, left-handed. Defensive pairing 2. Johnny Boychuk. All defensive pairings, but another defensive defenseman. Andy Green. Edler is injured. Lesky. Or a wiki. He was the left-handed, right, that we were looking at. He would probably be pretty good, but I don't think Ottawa want to have Chris Russell. Walensky, right-handed, two-way, top 4. Dang it. Yeah, we're not getting Vlasic. We're not getting Liljegren either, unfortunately. I don't think anyone else is really here. Winnipeg. Yeah, nothing really there. Okay, that's fine. I think we're just going to have to roll with what we have. So we're up to 2020. Okay, Duncan Simmons has improved morale because of... Is that recent performance or was it ice time? I didn't see. I'm just waiting. Recent performance. Okay. He's very happy with the coaches, though. Balanced and cycle. So he would probably fit on that third line. He fits real good on the second line. He kind of doesn't fit on that third line, does he? Anyway, let's see if our moves have actually done anything. Besser's nearly got 30 goals now. Jeez, he's going off. What were we, like 15 point something? Okay, our scoring has gone up for goals for. We were at 3, now we're at 3.2, and our goals against has gone down slightly. It was at over 3.9. Power play's gone back up a little bit from 15 point something to 16. Penalty kill is still terrible. Okay. So what could we do here? I guess we can just load up. Oh, I didn't want to advance the day. I wanted to edit the lines. So let's have a look at our penalty kill. So Brody, Tanev, Russell, Subban, that's fine. Brody, Tanev, Russell. Yeah, we're not going to put Stetcher in there. We are going to go with Subban. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Power play. Need someone who can shoot right. That's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Stetcher fits in on the power play, but he doesn't fit in on the penalty kill. Subban has gained morale because of ice time, so has Markstrom. Justin Bailey has gained. Quinn Hughes is down with a fractured elbow. End of January. Ooh, that's a biggie. Okay, I think we're going to have to come in manually here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Russell is being replaced with Oscar Fantenberg. No. So what am I doing? Sorry, Russell stays in there. TJ Brody is being replaced with Oscar Fantenberg. Two-way defenseman for a two-way defenseman. And then we'll bring in TJ Brody here. Doesn't fit, but that's fine. What are we... Oh, on the shootout, okay. So PD, Besser, someone, Toffoli, and Horvat. Well, I guess we could probably go... maybe Brock Nelson. I mean, he was the captain of the Islanders, so should have pretty decent puck skills. Do that, I think. Did we at least win the game? We did. Okay. So he's going to be down for about 3 weeks. It's a biggie. Besser's having a good little year for us, eh? I'd still want to see if we have unlocked him anywhere. He's a 76 overall. He's a depth defenseman. Defensive defenseman. Balanced and cycle. So we have unlocked him completely now. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So he would probably be our Chris Russell replacement for next year, I guess. And we are actually, I just noticed, kind of back to 500. Our last 10 games, we're 7-3-0. We're 19-19-4. We're slowly clawing our way back. We're still 9 points behind a guaranteed playoff spot. And what are we? About 6 points behind a wild card, 48 points, right? Yeah. So we're actually not going as bad as I was thinking. So maybe although we just lost Quinn Hughes, didn't we? I don't know how our coach is going to feel with that. I don't really want to lose Tanev, so we're going to keep Tanev. What? I did not upset. Persuasion success. I'll suck up to him saying he's an amazing coach. There we go. Always suck up to the coach. We lost a little bit of morale, but that's fine. I don't really know why he's upset. We did actually change out a player for him as well. Overtime loss, so we still get a point. Nelson's game morale because of ice time. Simmons is lost because of ice time. This is going to be a rough one because we don't have our best defenseman. Beagle is upset because of his ice time. I do not care. Where are we up to? Oh, thank God. Okay, we have a decent week off here. So I'm going to go up to our week off. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully we don't go too bad. We did lose 3 in a row there. Aaron Ness. What is he like? 29-year-old defenseman. I don't really need that. No, that's fine. Okay, so what did we just do then? We lost to Tampa in overtime, regulation to Florida and Buffalo. Then we had a pretty good run. We went 3 wins there, 6-1, 5-1, 5-4, and then a shootout loss to the Sharks. We're actually 4th in our division. I just saw that flash up. And now we've got a nice week off. So let's get past that week, shall we? Simulate up to that. We got 4 AHL games. Tyler Gravik has gained morale because of ice time. That's fine. Amanek and Stone. No, we do not want to lose our firsts anymore. Multiple morale changes. Richard Bachman's been injured with a bruised foot. Oh, that's bad. February 17. He's our backup goalie. No, he's our actual goalie in the AHL, isn't he? It's Zach Fakali time in the AHL, baby. Alright, so how many days away is Quinn? Quinn should be back against San Jose. He might be back against St. Louis. But we'll see. So it was injuries. Is it a playable injury? It is a playable injury. Fractured left elbow. Yeah, I don't want to bring him in until he's back to normal. -4 on face-offs. Come on, Quinn. We need your face-off rating, buddy. As a defenseman, it is your responsibility to take face-offs. I don't even know why that's there. Okay, let's see our San Jose game. Not San Jose. I know what that is. The Blues. St. Louis. Defending Cup champs. Hamanek and Forbert. No, you're not getting my first round pick. Overtime win. Okay. And we are now back above 500. 23, 21, and 6. We have a game in hand on the Coyotes and we're a point behind. We have dragged ourselves back in this. Somehow. Quinn Hughes is back from injury today. Should we put him in? It is a big game. We do need him back. I think I'm going to bring him back in. Quinn comes back in. So how did Fantenberg go for us? He had a couple weeks there. 20 games, 7 points, and a +2. All right, not too shabby. Stetcher's probably still a bit meh. Hopefully, it'll say he's fully recovered. Yes. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now this is a big game because I think the Sharks are pretty good. Let's see where they are. Oh, they're leading. Okay, yeah, they are good. This is a big game for us. And it's a regulation win. That is huge. We are now in a playoff spot somehow. What could we get for Brandon Sutter, by the way? Just out of curiosity. I don't want trading block. Fine trade, that's what I want. So we want a center here. What is Beagle's contract like? 3 mil for 3 years. What's his face-offs like? 76. Yeah, I think I would be more comfortable giving up Beagle and Sutter. So let's see. What are we getting? A third. Adam McQuaid. A third and a fifth. Boychuk and a fourth. Phaneuf and a sixth. A third and a fifth. Okay. So let's take him off. Ah, damn it. Actually, yeah, I'm going to remove that first round pick because I definitely don't want to give that up. He was a center, wasn't he? Okay, so let's see what we can put on for Sutter here. Is it going to be a similar thing? Boychuk and a fifth? Hainsey in a fifth? So we get more with Jay Beagle. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'll take him off for now. I'm just seeing if this froze. No, it hasn't frozen. Okay, that's handy at least. Good to know. I'm just seeing if we should. When is the trade deadline? It's at the end of February typically, isn't it? February 25. So we got 3 weeks essentially. Okay, well let's get into February. So we got 2 games back to back. The Islanders and Carolina. A third, next year's third, Brisbois. For a third and a fifth. This year's third. Do we want to give up Brisbois? What is he? Hang on a sec here. Colorado have a real good record, by the way. He's a 2-way defender. Potential low top 6. Had a pretty good season for us. 23 points in 48 games. We do have players to replace him though. And we get draft picks. So let's have a squiz here. What is our draft pick situation like? We get a third and a fifth. So we get another third, which would be useful, but we lose our third from next year. Well, we got Edmonton's and New York's. And Buffalo's. Okay, you know what? I would probably accept that. Yeah, alright. I'll do that. So now we need to edit our lines. Of course. Line edits. Edit lines. So I know Brisbois is out. But we do have that other guy, right? Bystrom. When did we get him? Anybody remember when we got Bystrom? He's not the guy I was thinking, but let's bring him in anyway. Sure, let's go. What is he listed as? Defensive defenseman, possibly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I didn't even know I had him. I should have remembered because I think we picked him up in free agency. Whoops. Sorry, Ludwig. So we beat the Rangers, not the Rangers, the Islanders, and we lost to Carolina. Okay, so let's go up to the 9th. That's 3 more games. Boston, Mini, and Calgary. Trade alert. Derek Brassard goes to Montreal for 2 seconds. Okay. Interesting. Beagle lost morale. That's fine. Costmar and a 4th. Or a 4th and a 5th. No. Costmar and a 3rd. For a 3rd and a 7th. No. Chris Russell has been injured with a strained hammy. February 15. Vandenberg can come in for that. Koivu and Hunt. No, I don't want to lose my first, sorry. Sorry, Bucko. Big loss against Calgary there, but we do beat Minnesota. We're last in their division, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we got 2 more games before Chris Russell's back. We are a point ahead of Calgary, so that was a big game, actually. Could have been 3 points, but now it's only 1. How far behind Vegas and San Jose are we? Like 10 points? No. Half that. Okay. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I think we might be able to possibly do something with that. Maybe. I mean, Chris Russell is a big part of the team, so Tanev has lost morale because of individual performance, but has gained it because of ice time. Subban, recent individual performance. Now, he's got 3 years left at that big contract. If we can get 2 good years out of PK Subban, I'd be pretty happy. A 5-3 loss to Chicago. Go up to the 15th. That's when Chris Russell is back. Plonk him in now. Bettenberg does not fit on that third line, by the way, but that's fine. Russell is there. Oh, Backman. Yes, we got to get him in. I forgot about that one. Goalies. How did Kylie go? 886 save percentage. How did Fakali go? Not too bad. Anyway, we're going to bring in Backman. What's his record been? 9-1 at save percentage, 21 wins. Pretty handy. So are we still good, or what, game? We are tied. Oh, we're 2 points. Okay, so we got 2 games in hand over Arizona. We've got 3 games left before the trade deadline. So I'm going to go all the way up here. So we're going to go these 3 games, and then we will do our checks. Oh, a loss against Anaheim. That's bad. Markstrom lost morale. Win against Minnesota. We need to beat Boston. We lose 2-1 regulation. Coyotes, they had a couple games in hand over us though, didn't they? That stretch was pretty poor for us. 3 losses and a win. Yeah, they've got 4 games on us. So they've played 65. Okay. I think. Is that right? Yeah. So they are 4 points clear on us. Anaheim and Calgary are both 1 point ahead of us, but they're also 1 game ahead of us. So if we beat Montreal, or get them into a extra time or a shootout, we would be tied with the Ducks and the Flames, 3 points behind Arizona, but have 3 games in hand. Admittedly, both the Ducks and Flames also have 3 games in hand. So what could we do here? Are we all in? I think we probably would be all in, wouldn't we? Let's see what is available for everybody. Skaters matching block. What do we got? Ryan Kessler available. Center depth, potentially. That's a big contract though. How much? How many more years has he got? 3 more years. Jeez. Not brilliant for that. Arizona want to give up draft picks and Grabner. They still want to give up Michael Grabner. Not 100% sure why. I guess they don't think they need him. What else do we have? Boston, Zach Senyshyn, Frederick, Vakanainen, and Zaboral. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on Jacob Zaboral. Defensive prospect for the future. Buffalo don't want to give anybody up. Calgary want to give up Michael Stone. Carolina want to give up Jordan Staal. Jordan Staal. Second line forward, two-way forward. 91 face-offs. It's in the fourth forward line. How many years left has he got? 4 years at 5.4. That's a bit of an ask, isn't it? Chicago want to give up Zach Smith. He's a grinder. He fits in on the second line, apparently. Interesting. Colorado want to give up prospects, of course. Going for a cup run. Lulia, Brandon Dubinsky. He is a center. He doesn't fit in, unfortunately, but that's an interesting one. Dallas want to give up prospects. Detroit don't want to give anybody up. Edmonton are an interesting one. They want to give up a couple of their lower guys. Haas, Chason, and Tyler Ennis. And then a whole bunch of their AHL guys. Florida. Don't really want to give up anybody. Scavier, yeah, alright. Kings. What do we got? Nothing really there either. Schmaltz and Jared Spurgeon. Would be an interesting one to try and get. What does he fit in for us? Top 4. Okay. I'm just looking for like things that we could potentially grab here that would help boost our team. Travis Zajac. It's a lot of contract though, isn't it? 2 years left. 34. Right-handed shot. Ooh. 94 face-offs. Forward line 2. So he would probably be better than Travis Gaudette. Travis Gaudette? Adam Gaudette. I don't know who Travis Gaudette is. Okay, well, do they want Gaudette? I would be willing to do that. No. They want Toffoli. They want Jet Wu. They want Tanev. TJ Brody. Okay. So, intriguing. So Zajac is a potential target there. Kunackle over at the Islanders. How's he been playing for him? 27 games. Fourth line forward. Top 6 forward, apparently. Right winger. Two-way? Yeah, two-way forward. Okay. Johnny Boychuk, Andy Green. Mark Stahl. 2 years left at 5.7. Defensive pairing 2. Probably a defensive defenseman. That would be an upgrade for Chris Russell. Definitely be an upgrade. And they want Russell. But he fits in on our third line there, doesn't he? Isn't that what he does? Yeah. He's balanced and balanced, right? That is tempting. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't fit on the power play or the penalty kill though. Okay. So there's a couple things we could do. Ooh, Anthony Duclair, sorry. Borderline 1. Right winger, but he shoots left. Okay. Borowecki. So they want to give up a few guys now. Kruger. Third line checking forward. What's his face-offs like? 79. Probably be a bit better than Gaudette. But okay, Anthony Duclair wouldn't be bad. Prospects, Jack Johnson. Left-handed two-way defender. Fits in on defensive pairing 1, the power play, and the penalty kill. So if we did that, we would be putting him on the third line. It's a lot of money though, isn't it? 4 years at 3 mil, yeah. Not really worth it, I don't think. Vlasic. Left-handed defensive defenseman. Defensive pairing 2. So essentially that's a ridiculous contract though. If we did that, we'd have to say, yeah, San Jose, you're keeping half that. Alex Steen. Third line, two-way forward. Face-offs isn't bad, 78. Does not fit in. Tampa Bay. Still want to give up Cal Foote. I really am tempted to get him. Not gonna lie. The problem is I don't know what well, we do know. His trade value is that. Anyway. Timothy Liljegren, we're not getting. Nick Robinson, yeah. So we're not getting these two guys. We are going to end the stream before the trade deadline, so we'll be thinking about it. Our next stream will be tonight at 6 p.m, so 6 hours from now, where we will not be doing Final Fantasy because we finished Final Fantasy 15. We'll be figuring out something else to play. At this stage, we're looking like possibly playing, Vikings, Vikings, Wolves of Midgard is the one we're looking at. Seems like it's a similar sort of game to Champions of Norath and Baldur's Gate kind of thing, and it is couch co-op, so we'll probably be playing that. Neither of us have played it before, so it'll be a lot of fun for you guys to see us be very frustrated. What has Washington got? Richardson, Alexiev. Yeah, there's not much available really, is there? Matthew Perreault. He is a playmaker, I believe, isn't he? Yes, he is. Fits in on the first forward line, that's it. So, there were a couple options, wasn't there? I still wouldn't mind trying to get Cal Foote, not gonna lie. But I don't know what they would want from us. Chris Kreider, Troy Stetcher. Yeah, not really worth it, is it? They want Louis Eriksson, apparently. Goalies? They don't want goalies. Draft picks? They probably want some. Yeah, so we don't have a first or a second, but we do have a couple thirds, a few fourths, a few fifths, a sixth. Yeah, okay. What was the other one that we were looking at? It was Ottawa, wasn't it? Ottawa had, yeah, Anthony Duclair wouldn't be bad. But he's another left-handed shot, so if we did that, we'd need a right-handed shot somewhere on that line, so I don't know about that. I thought the Devils had one, right? They had Travis Zajac. That would not be bad. He's a lot better than Adam Gaudette. That's a lot of contract for 2 years, or 1 and a bit. If we could get that on a rental, though, do they want Gaudette? I think they did, didn't they? They did not want Gaudette. Okay. There was a defenseman, right? Oh, who was the defenseman? Was it the Rangers? Yeah, it was Mark Stahl, right? It was him. Now, him for Russell, it would be an upgrade. But again, 2 years left on that deal. So the question is, do we want a Chris Russell, or do we want do we want a Mark Stahl for Chris Russell? Or do we want a Travis Zajac for Adam Gaudette? Let's see what both these guys have been doing for us, eh? Let's go back here. We can also check. Oh, there you go. Brock finally has busted through his 30 goal barrier. That he hasn't been able to do that in real life. So we are okay. Our goals for has gone up pretty good. From it was what, 3.2. Now it's getting close to 3.5. Our goals against has come down. We're now under 3.6, so that's good. Power play hasn't really gone up any. PK has gone up a little bit. I think that was 75 point something, wasn't it? I'd like to get it up to around there. So we're special teams are garbage. If we had Calgary's percentage, I think it would be a lot better. Okay, so let's see what lines are doing what for us. Forwards. Okay, so the first line is fine. Second line is fine. Third line, Gaudette, and yeah, Gaudette is not really doing it for us, is he? What's his face-offs like? 44%. Yeah, it's not good enough, is it? That might be the option there. Move Gaudette for Travis Zajac. Yeah, Beagle's got 55%, so that's fine. It's that third line, isn't it? We need to do something on that third line. Okay. And the fourth line's not going too bad, actually. +7, +5. Yeah, okay. What about defensively? How's Russell been going for us? So Quinn. Hang on, let's see. Subban. How do I check stats? Here we go. Okay, so here's a -1 with us in 40 games. Okay. And since we moved since we moved Tanev down to that second line, he's been pretty good for us. And Russell only has 24 games? Really? They all been with us? No. He's a +4 though. So him and Stetcher have been pretty good on that third line. Our defense is looking pretty decent. So I think the move is going to be Travis Zajac for Adam Gaudette. That, I think, is what we are going to do. But that's going to be next time. Now, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to stream on Sunday because we are both working. So we won't be able to do that, unfortunately. Game is saved, so that's always a useful thing. So let me go back to the chat. But yeah, so no stream on Sunday. But we are coming up to a week off from Wednesday to Wednesday. So we'll probably be able to stream a few times during that week. I'm thinking probably streaming Thursday morning. Sorry, when I say Wednesday, I mean Thursday. We've both got 4 days, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's our working week that we got this week. And then we're off work for a week for Hanukkah. We'll be able to do some streaming then. We'll also be getting back into the F1 Manager series. That's going to be coming out probably next Wednesday. We'll be back with that. The first episode back from our summer break, or the in-game summer break. I think it's up to the Belgian Grand Prix. I haven't started editing any of them yet, but I'll be able to do that between now and then, I would imagine. So I'm not overly concerned about that. As I mentioned, we'll be back tonight in about 6 hours with probably Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. And yeah, I picked that up on sale over at Humble Bundle a little while ago. About a couple weeks ago. And really, that's probably going to be it. So, once again, I'd like to thank everybody for the support on the channel this year. It's been amazing. We are nearly at 150 followers. So thank you very much for you guys for doing that. If you're liking what we're doing, you can always help us out by donating to the stream, either via subscription through Twitch or Amazon Prime. Donating directly via PayPal, or even picking up some merch over on Streamlabs if you so desire. You can also feel free to check us out on social media. I've got a Twitter and an Instagram available, and I've also got obviously the YouTube channel if you would like to get some more insight into our lives, I guess. I don't usually post a whole lot. Usually it's mainly, hey, this is what I'm going live on. For Twitter anyway, I usually just use that to say when we're going live. Instagram I haven't posted in a while. Usually it's just screenshots from games that I thought looked pretty cool. And YouTube, I have been mainly doing the F1 Manager games over there. Although I do sometimes also post clips or highlights from our Twitch streams. If you'd like to check out some of our older stuff, feel free. Hopefully we get some laughs out of you. So that's going to be it from me this afternoon. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have an awesome day. If you can't catch the stream tonight, we'll see you next week. So have a great weekend. Hopefully, if you are in America, you have recovered from your turkey coma from yesterday. And we will catch you later.